It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us. Now, if you remember yesterday, we touched on NASA's Parker Solar Probe that is set to launch next month. Now, the plan is to send this craft to the sun. Well, not exactly into the sun, but to the outer atmosphere at a distance of almost 6.5 million kilometers away. Now, the plan is to learn the secrets of solar winds and something that can have a drastic effect, of course, on all of us down here on Earth. And we're back again with Imogen Whittam, who's going to be telling us all about it and why this is so exciting, particularly for professionals in your field. Firstly, so with this probe heading to the outer atmosphere of the sun, what exactly is the outer atmosphere of the sun made of?
So the sun's atmosphere has got 3 layers.
Yeah.
There's the photosphere, the chromosphere, and then the corona. And the corona is the outer layer, so that's where this probe is going to be going. Mm-hmm. And it essentially consists of plumes of ionized gas, so mostly hydrogen, helium, and traces of other metals.
Yeah. So how exactly do these solar winds that we're planning on studying affect the Earth?
So solar winds are streams of ionized particles that flow past the Earth about 500 kilometers per second. And they can have lots of effects here on Earth. So firstly, satellites. They can disrupt the orbits of satellites and affect their onboard electronics. They can also disrupt radio communications here on Earth. And in really extreme cases, they can interfere with things like power lines. So
truly devastating consequences. And so exactly what is it that this probe is going to study while it's out there on the outer atmosphere?
Yeah, so this probe is going to have 4 different instruments on board. And between them, they're going to study the magnetic fields in the chronosphere and the ionized gas and plasma that makes up the chronosphere. And they're also going to image the solar wind. Yeah. And so hopefully this will revolutionize our understanding of the corona and how heat and energy is transferred within it. And this will help us understand the origin of solar winds, how they evolve, and that should hopefully help us to predict space weather. And therefore we can protect ourselves on Earth from it.
Yeah, but I mean, we are talking extreme temperatures, even at 600 or 6.5 million kilometers away from the sun. So how are they planning on keeping this probe alive, I guess, for long enough to gather all the data that it needs to?
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly a major challenge if you're going to send anything anywhere near the sun. And the main answer is the probe has got a pretty beefy heat shield. So it's got this heat shield that's about 12 centimeters thick and is made of a carbon composite material. And this is actually extremely effective at shielding the probe from the sun. Yeah. So despite the fact that where the probe's going, it's going to be over 1,400 degrees, with the heat shield, that protects the probe, so the probe and the instruments on board, they're only going to be about 30 degrees, so a much more pleasant temperature.
Wow. I'm just thinking right now with a heat shield that's able to withstand those kind of temperatures, we should have indestructible phones by now.
Yeah.
The material is there. Come on, guys, build it. But what is it that excites you the most as an astrophysicist about this mission?
So it's always exciting to learn more about our universe, and obviously this helps protect us, but also the sun is the closest star to us, so it's the only one that we have any chance of getting close to and really understanding its secrets.
Oh my goodness, so really amazing stuff that we can hopefully expect from NASA.
It should be exciting.
The results that they find. Imogen, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Let us know which stories you are exploring that are taking you to the final frontier, and let's engage on social media. Of course, use #ExpressoShow.